So do you guys feel like you're actually contributing to the community right now, or feel like you're utilizing your time well? Think this is a good use of like taxpayer funded resources? Babysitting a building where every single day you guys arrest and bust poor people for a measly paycheck? If you watch the movie The Matrix, you guys look like the agents, basically. All geared up in suits, when there's a bunch of peaceful people just holding up a bunch of signs. I don't understand how you people can't question what you're doing here and what your purpose in life is. You're defending ultra-wealthy psychopaths who hoard wealth, and you protect their property and their interests. That's what you're doing right now. You look like a bunch of military police. This is supposed to be a free country. I find your role in this repulsive. You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Systematically, every day, you put poor people in precarious positions where the state benefits financially from their enslavement. We have the largest population in jail than any other country in the world per capita. And that's because of people like you every day. You put those people in jails. You enforce shitty laws that are passed by Korea. You think this is exhausting for you? Think about what it's like when you're raised in difficult situations, when you have no opportunities. They say go to school and get an education. And you're supposed to be able to get a good job, right? Be productive. That's not true. You end up with a ball and chain of debt for your whole life. And if you happen to be black or Hispanic, your chances of being picked on by the likes of you are even greater. You guys are literally useless. You're just standing here all getting paid, and for what? You could be, your money could be used to build infrastructure, homes for people who need homes, give jobs to people who need jobs. Your roles are not necessary. This is an utter waste of resources. And you're only there to reinforce the power of money-hungry psychopaths who hoard it for themselves. That's why people are mad. They think it's about racism, but it's about a lot more than just racism. It's about injustice. America's never been just. The wars we fight overseas aren't just. The war you're fighting right now isn't just. War on drugs is bullshit. You people put people behind bars every day for tiny little amounts of substances that should be legalized anyway. It's repulsive. If you guys were really... I know some ex-police officers, and I tell you why they're ex-police officers. Because someday they woke up and they realized, oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of things. I'm putting poor people in jail for nothing. Because these fucking assholes sitting on top of these fancy ass buildings decided it was going to be illegal to do A, B, C, or D. Unless you got written permission from them and their little cronies. And now you enforce their psychotic rule. Their laws. It's bullshit. And I'm going to tell you something. I've been protesting for 20 years. I'm 37. I started this after 9/11. When I realized that the 9/11 story was bullshit. And every single one of these protests, whether it's Occupy, which didn't do much here in Phoenix, whether it's Black Lives Matter, the Women's March, the anti-war protests, they're doing nothing. These protests are just farts in the wind. They don't have an organization. They don't have a structure. They don't have a foundation. They don't have real leadership. And you guys are basically just hired thugs. One of my friends, his name is Josh. He was here during the Trump protest in 2016. He kicked a canister of what do you call that? Those smoke grenades back towards you guys. He went viral because one of you officers aimed for his, I'm sure you remember, you aimed for his groin. You shot him right in the nuts. Then they pulled him out of his job the next day using social media. They charged him with assault, an aggravated assault against a police officer for kicking a can. It wasn't even in your direction. It was in your general direction. Talk about overwhelming, like, force. Like that's abusive. So I don't have any illusions. Why do you think I'm here by myself doing this? Because I know these protests don't do shit. Because these people are just farting in the wind because they're pissed off, but they don't have any organization. They don't have any organization because they're divided and confused. And they're divided and confused because the media is owned by the same people that sign your paycheck. They're supposed to be confused. You're supposed to be confused. You're supposed to be indoctrinated into thinking that somehow you're doing something good for your community, and you're not. You put poor, vulnerable people in prison every day for bullshit. You stack buildings full of human bodies so private corporations can take advantage of their cheap labor, and the taxpayers, you and me, can pay for them to be incarcerated, while a bunch of billionaire assholes make money off their presence in those buildings. It's disgusting. No one's gonna attack your stupid little police station. Cowards. You're all a bunch of cowards.